Who doesn't know her now? Suman's vanity has been greatly satisfied, and she's instantly gained hundreds of thousands of fans and is known as the school flower. During the enrollment period, she even got special permission from the school. The school allowed her to broadcast live from her dormitory, as long as she didn't disturb her classmates late at night. She resumed live broadcasting at 9 p.m. every night. This time, the number of squatting fans skyrocketed from a few thousand to tens of thousands. Suman became even more beautiful and delicate, shining brightly. Merchants began to seek her out to bring in goods. One night sales reached 6 figures. She made a fortune. Suman became the envy of everyone. She was rich and famous, with good looks and education. In the answer sheet of life, she seems to have got the highest score. Suman was wearing her diamond necklace from Hair Intuanced. Her lips were red as blood, and she was so proud of herself. Chloe, I've told you before, I've got a lot of ways to play you. I looked up and didn't hide from her eyes. Suman, you think this is the end? Life's a long journey, and we haven't seen who's going to win or lose yet. Now it's time for me to get it back with interest. Don't turn in early. Mr. Suman, the police investigation results came out very quickly. My fingerprints are not on the luxury jewelry. I never touched Suman's jewelry. Gina admitted that she perjured herself. She hid Suman's jewelry on my bed to frame me. The college disciplined Gina. I also posted the police report and the results of the investigation on the campus forum. I was cleared of any wrongdoing. After this incident, Gina became Suman's sidekick. In the dormitory, the two of them no longer hid their ill will towards me. Suman laughed at me. A poor man who only knows how to study can't have a future. Gina agreed. That's true. Maybe I'll have to work for you after graduation. And then, for the sake of being classmates, you have to pay her more money every month. Hey, Suman. Your fans are still making pictures of Chloe. Suman's comment. Not bad. If she could really look like this, she'd probably wake up laughing in her dreams. After saying that, the two of them laughed loudly. I went to the market today and bought a goldfish. I put a small fish bowl on my desk. I'm not happy or angry. Gina, why are you laughing with her? Suman has fans, traffic, and money. What about you? Suman gave you 2 luxury bracelets and you're satisfied. Every word I say pushes her right to the heart. She's just Suman's sidekick. Don't laugh along. You're just an ordinary student like me. Gina's face stiffened. She clenched her teeth and held Suman's arm and shook it. Suman, the best Suman in the world, let me live with you too, okay? I also want to be an internet celebrity. Suman was so annoyed by Gina that she could only agree to let her be her live streaming assistant. The two of them were completely tied together. Gina helped Suman sign in and do her homework during the day. At night, she helped her adjust her camera and broadcast with her. Gradually, she gained some fans and became the second internet celebrity in our dormitory. Gina was so proud of herself. Chloe, do you know how much I earned this month? She pointed out 5 fingers. You poor bastard. You won't even make that much by the time you're 30. Thanks to you, I can be an internet sensation like Suman. I can be an internet celebrity like Suman. I look at the 2 goldfish growing on my desk. I smiled, but didn't say anything. Suman and Gina. They're similar in age and go to the same university. They're competing with each other to fish in the same tank. The tank has limited resources, and both fish are of similar size. So who's the predator? And who was the bait? What's even more unfortunate is that Gina is more talented than Suman. She's funny. She's got a great way with words. With Gina's appearance on Suman's feed, Gina would often show up on Suman's live feeds. Where's Gina? We want to see Gina. Suman is too proper. Gina is funnier. Suman blushed hard and stiffened up. Today Jean, I went home. I'm the only one on the air. I sent a pop-up. Gina is not here today. Then I won't watch. I'm not watching either. Remember to send a notification next time Gina is here. Suman's face can no longer be described as ugly. If you want to fight, one of you will be killed or injured. But to my surprise, Suman's methods were more vicious than I had imagined. On this day, Suman was selling dresses on air. Babies. This dress is a 3-dimensional cut, very thin. Boys can also buy it for their girlfriends. The backless design is very sexy. Do you want to see how it looks? Suman tilted her head and said softly, "Please try it on." "Yes, please." Gina hid behind her mobile phone camera. "Take off your clothes." The corners of Suman's mouth quirked. The next second, Suman cut the camera from front to back. The half-naked Gina was caught off guard. In order to look good, Gina put on a flesh-colored bra patch. From a distance, you can see everything. The shock was so great that Gina couldn't react for a while. She was half-naked in front of the camera. After a few seconds, Gina suddenly screamed, covered her face, and ran out of the dormitory. The scream was quiet for a full minute and then erupted like lava. The live feeds went through the roof. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gina's naked. I knew there was something good in Suman's room. Suman's live show was a hit again. But this time, her image is not as completely positive as last time. A lot of people have some opinions about what she's doing. This Suman this time a bit too much right. Expose the appearance of the housemates change clothes. Imagine having a housemate like Suman around is simply horrible. But things are not just this simple. The next day Suman posted a video. In the video, Suman wore makeup with a lighter red color on her eyelids, like an aggrieved white rabbit. I've seen all the controversy about Gina and me lately. I wanted to keep it a secret for Gina. But now that it's come to this, I have to tell the truth. A few days ago, Gina stole $200 worth of luxury jewelry from me. Here's the police report and the school's disciplinary report. She cried so hard for the camera. She was my best friend. But she did do something that broke my heart. It was very difficult for me. I couldn't sleep well for days. So during the live broadcast, I was in a trance and accidentally cut to the rear camera. I would like to apologize to all my fans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. The police's investigation report and the school's disciplinary action are the strongest evidence. Once the video came out, the wind was completely in Suman's favor. Shit, 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 shit. It's a big reversal. Suman, don't cry. You're breaking my heart. Gina is a thief with a bad character. Suman is still too kind. She even tried to protect that bastard's pride. Gina's been beaten up on the internet and cursed at school. No one listened to her defense. After all, the fingerprints on Suman's jewelry are really hers, aren't they? You see? Life is so intertwined. The choices you make at each fork in the road on this long journey affect the direction you take. In the end, Gina became severely depressed. She dropped out of school. When I found out, I'd been in the lab for a week, finally finishing the test data. I looked at the successfully running model and smiled a little. A gift from destiny with a priced egg in the dark. Gina has already eaten the bitter fruit. Suman, it's your turn next. 3 days later, a girl who resembled Suman made a public appearance. She released a video saying she was the real Suman, and the now famous Suman had impersonated her to attend school. Suman was the stealer of her life and went to college in her place. 1,000 waves were stirred up at once. Oh, shit. What's going on here? I thought I was watching the girls' dormitory dispute. But it suddenly switched to the rule of law channel. Can you believe this? Are you making a film? But that guy who claims to be the real Sumin. She really looks like the live Sumin. Just like twins. Sumin was so aggrieved that she posted another video. It's about her being the real Sumin. She's never been an imposter. In order to prove herself, Sumin uploaded her college entrance exam pass, high school grades, college entrance exam scores. She uploaded all her awards from childhood to adulthood on the internet. In the video, Sumin said solemnly, "I've consulted a lawyer. For those who falsely accuse me, I will file a lawsuit." At this point in time, Sumin's victory was assured. She hadn't realized that the internet is a double-edged sword. Sumin has enjoyed the benefits of the internet. She's become a big internet celebrity and is ready to accept the internet's backlash. The proofs given by Sumin are too detailed. Every test she took, every experience she had was exposed to the public eye. This time, the person who was stripped naked and sent into the public for judgment became Suman. According to the information given by Suman, the online viewers followed the clues. They've stripped Suman naked. It turns out that Sum and didn't even pass the 4th grade. She failed all her classes and was on the verge of being expelled from school. How dare she call herself a schoolmaster? Wait. Sumin only scored over 200 points in the first model of the college entrance exam. How did she improve her grades and get into the computer science department in just a few months? This school's top major, computer science, requires more than 700 points. This is the school's admission list. Sumin got into the school through her aerobics. Guys, I found it. Sumin's senior year at the National Aerobics competition. Guess what? There's no Sumin in it. There's no Sumin. Damn it. How did Sumin get a guaranteed spot? Oh my god. Sumin finally panicked. Sumin deleted all the files he uploaded overnight. Right after that, she posted another crying clarification video, hoping to attract pity like last time. Unfortunately, this time, her tears didn't work. The comments on the internet are all dead and cursing her. Laughing. Why are you pretending to be so pathetic? You're just a clown trying to take the easy way out. I've told you before. Sumin is a scheming girl. Disgusting. She broadcasts live in the dormitory until 2 o'clock every day, disregarding the routine of her flatmates. How can she be a good person? Every word. It's like sharp daggers stabbing into Sumin's heart. And these daggers stabbing at Sumin's heart were all delivered by Sumin herself. This is just the beginning. Impersonating a quota is such a big deal. Sumin was just an 18-year-old girl at the time. How could she have done it? Her family must be behind it. Now is not the time for her to cry. We'll wait to catch the big fish behind her. They'll cry together. Someone found out about Sumin's family. Her father is a race judge. Her mother runs an arts organization. The family support. Sumin was able to pass herself off as the first place winner in the national competition without knowing anything about her aerobics. She got into university by dishonorable means. When this news came out, the netizens were shocked, even Suman's fans. And the netizens who were watching all came out and spat. It's disgusting. I used to like Sumin in the admissions film. I didn't realize she was such a despicable person. Sumin, how can she face those students who studied so hard for the entrance exam? It's too bad. I'm in favor of banning Sumin. She must be blocked. The crowd is outraged. Officials acted quickly. Sumin's social media accounts were completely blocked. Sumin's reputation was ruined. All the money she had made before was spat out, and not even close to enough. The adverse she had taken before made her pay double for damaging the brand's reputation. Because of Sue Man's case, Sue Man's father was sacked. Her mother's organization was reported to have been suspended. The family is like a family of lost dogs. Everywhere they went, they were poked and prodded. They had a big fight for more than a month. Sue Man walked around the campus. She was no longer the school goddess. She became a street rat. The students shunned her. That's Sue Man. I know. The scum who took someone else's place on the scholarship. What a shame. Being in the same school with someone like that. It's disgusting. Get out of here. Just seeing her makes me want to vomit. The school quickly made a decision on Sue Man. She was expelled and never admitted. The day Sue Man dropped out, I stayed in the dormitory. Sue Man went back to the dormitory to pack her things. The soft light stand she used to use was put away. The live camera was covered with a black cloth. The tripod was dusty. Her account has been blocked. She'll never be able to use these things again. Sue Man's vitality collapsed, no longer having the same vigor as when she was live on air. The skin on her face was sagging, the bags under her eyes were swollen, and her lines looked like she had aged 10 years. When she saw me, Sue Man's face twisted. Chloe, you did it, didn't you? You set this whole thing up to get back at me. I said calmly. Sue Man, do you have any proof? The person who exposed you looks just like you. What proof do you have that I set it up? Sue Man didn't know what to say. She doesn't know what to say. She can't find any evidence at all. And she couldn't find the person who looked like her and claimed she was Sue Man. No. That can't be called a person. Or rather, she's actually Anna, a model. In order to humiliate me, Sue Man had her fans make tens of thousands of spoof pictures of my face. The one who sent the AI program to Sue Man's fans. It was me. I really have to thank her. I got tens of thousands of labor hours for nothing. I was able to make such a perfect, flawless AI model. If it wasn't for Sue Man's internet explosion, without those tens of thousands of pics for me to test the data, I wouldn't have been able to finish the data testing so quickly. What's even better, because the original material is my photos. The copyright of these precious materials is entirely in my hands. Sue Man can't even get anything on me. I looked at her hunched back as she packed her bags. I said calmly, Sue Man, I've told you before, life is long. Don't be fooled by the fleeting scenery. It's like that data structure exam. Sue Man turned in the exam early for the live broadcast. I checked the exam 3 times before I was satisfied with the result. That was the last time I saw Sue Man. After that, all the news about her was relayed to me by my classmates. She was heavily in debt. In order to pay off her debts, she moved in with a fan who used to pay her a lot of money. The fan was over 50 years old. His daughter was her age. Sue Man got pregnant to keep the fan's heart. The fan's wife came to her door and made a scene. In the end, the fan left and the baby was miscarried. She was kicked out of her flat. She lived on the streets. In fact, Sue Man has arms and legs. As long as she's practical and willing to work, she might be able to live a good life. But she's used to making quick money. Naturally, she doesn't like those down-to-earth jobs. I heard she's been going to a lot of brothels. She used to be a school beauty with millions of followers to do the flesh business. Then a classmate who met Sue Man by chance said she was addicted to drugs. She lost a lot of weight. She's mentally unstable. But she kept talking about her past. I used to be the school's hottest girl. Everyone at school knew me. I had millions of fans. Businesses wanted me for promotions and had to book me to months in advance. She rambles on and on. Then she takes a swig of wine to numb the reality, so she can continue to dwell on the past, in the beautiful and fleeting scenery of the past. Of course, none of this matters to me anymore. I had more important things to do. I won a prize at NOIPS and was invited to Zurich. I was invited to Zurich to present the design of my AI model in front of thousands of people. I explained the design process and concept of my AI model. I was fluent and confident. I used the most cutting-edge technological concepts and constructions. In my model, the AI can even achieve more than 9 of the human face simulation degree. The audience applauded. Academics patted me on the shoulder and encouraged me. This video was sent back to China by the media. I accidentally burst into flames all over the internet. Ah, good cattle. Good bull, good bull. The old man tapping her shoulder is a Nobel Prize winner. That's great. This is what the most beautiful college student should look like. I have a feeling. There's going to be a new star in our tech world. The Nova IPS was just a brief experience in my life. I stopped for a moment and made the right choice. But it wasn't the end of the road. The next year, I graduated from school. I was offered a PhD at MIT. I returned 5 years later. I became the youngest and most authoritative person in the field of artificial intelligence. I seized the opportunity to create a high-tech company. I've raised hundreds of millions of dollars in funding, and I've become the newest person in the tech world. I've gone from being the Chloe sister to Dark Chloe and finally to President Chloe. That's still not the answer I'm looking for. In the field of AI technology, I still have more challenges to overcome. I'll write down my answers and check them 3 times. Then I'll take my answer sheet and go on to the next exciting journey in my life. End of article.